Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Art by Julie E. I'm Julie E. and we're working with alcohol inks today. That was Wild Plum by Ranger and this is Pinata Brass. I also use 99% isopropyl alcohol. What I want to do today is show you how I create wisps and lines. And I have diluted my alcohol ink approximately 50-50 with the alcohol in these little needle nose bottles. And then I put a little bit down on my paper. This is actual photo paper from Amazon Basics. It's a 5x7 and it's the non-glossy side. It's the back side of the photo paper and it's wonderful. I absolutely love it. Any little bloops or mistakes you can wipe away and it really doesn't stain the paper. And yeah, it just works like a dream. I'll have a link for that down in my description. Now, one of the key tips I can give you is a tip that just Janice gave me for creating that kind of fade out to where it just kind of wisps out and gets lighter as it goes back into the natural color of the paper. And that is more alcohol. More alcohol is always the key. Your colors start out very saturated and dark, and they get lighter with the more alcohol you apply to them. So as we're doing here, we're just gliding the heat blower, just guiding it along in a straight line, and it pushes the ink back a little bit, and then you let it flow down and start concentrating, and it becomes a dark line. But you keep adding the alcohol to the end of one of those puddles and it fades out. You can see how it just kind of wisps into nothingness. And yeah, I have to credit just Janice for that, because I was getting really dark, saturated lines and not understanding what I was doing wrong. And yeah, she pounded it into me, more alcohol. And the results speak for themselves, I believe. Now, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll notice one of my sneak peek posts for this says it was going to be a twofer video. I did plan on it to be a twofer video, but I also wanted you to see it in real time. I felt it very important to watch this in real time so that you can get a feel for the movement that I'm creating with the inks, how quickly those lines form, and you can see for yourself close up and in real time how it's done. All right, let's put on some music and I will see you towards the end. And here we are with the dry results. Those are the only two inks we used, the Wild Plum and the Pinata Brass. And look at that. Just a little beautiful piece of artwork, isn't it? Look at those lines. Look at how they wisp out into nothingness. I love this technique so much. And then the little gold speckling and dusting, and then the really beautiful gold veining through it. I really, really get a kick out of doing this. Want to remind you, this is the Thursday train. Please go back and check out my other train buddies. First was Dave's Acrylic-Creations. After him was just Janice. Then it was me. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know what you thought down in the comments. And please remember to do those UB-Tuby thingies, the likey, sharies, subscribees. And until next time, loves and hugs, y'all. Bye!